My name is David Gambrell. I am an associate for worship in the Office of Theology and Worship of the Presbyterian Church USA. I'm a minister of Word and Sacrament. I have a PhD in liturgical studies, and I was the co-editor of the 2018 edition of the PCUSA Book of Common Worship. But those are not the important things. The most important thing to know about me is that on Sunday, March 4th, 1973, I was sealed with the Holy Spirit and marked as Christ's own forever. I was baptized. I am baptized. And I will be God's beloved child forever. In times of trouble, in seasons of struggle, when I'm lonely or afraid, when I'm frustrated or exhausted at the evil in this world, or ashamed and appalled at the hardness of my own heart, I remember God's promise. I remember God's goodness. I remember God's grace. I remember my baptism, and I am thankful. Cross the divide. In this section, we recount the story of the Exodus as God delivered the people from slavery into a new land of promise and plenty. The history of the people of God begins with a dangerous border crossing, a passage through the waters. This was a watershed event, a dramatic sign of the saving power of God that the people would never forget. Baptism is our own dramatic sign of the saving power of God, how God will go to great lengths to deliver us from sin and death. Indeed, that nothing in life or in death can separate us from God's love. Like those who passed through the sea, the church is called out from sin to salvation, from captivity to freedom, from fear to love, from death to life. We are called out to follow Jesus as he reached out across the divisions of sickness, hunger, poverty, ethnicity, to create a new community of the beloved children of God. Baptism is sometimes called the sacrament of equality, and we are called to follow Jesus across the great divides of the world today: race, gender, culture, politics, economics, dismantling the walls that keep us apart, seeking the truth that will set us free. This is our baptismal calling, to step forth in faith and cross the divide. How might you step out across divisions in everyday life? It might be by spending time with someone with a very different life experience or point of view, maybe going for a walk with them or sharing a meal and truly getting to know them as a beloved child of God. Remembering the promise of baptism that nothing can separate us from God's love, let us step forth in faith and cross the divide.